Okay, Torah concept, New Testament. Let us go on to perfection. Okay, so the exhortation in Hebrews 6, verse 1, let us go on to perfection, has deep Torah roots. While the Torah doesn't use the exact term perfection, it consistently calls God's people toward covenant maturity, wholeheartedness, and spiritual completeness. The Torah Parallels. Okay, so Genesis chapter 17, verse 1, Abraham's called to blamelessness. Walk before me and be tamim, right? Blameless. God commands to Abraham to be tamim, to be perfect, to be blameless, to be wholehearted, sets the tone for covenant maturity. It's not sinless perfection. It's full alignment with God's will. We walk and we live in God's will. We walk according to God's word. We order our lives according to God's word. Deuteronomy 18:13, you shall be blameless, you shall be tamim before the Lord your God. This echoes the same word used in Genesis 17 verse 1. It's a call to spiritual integrity and completeness, precisely what Hebrews means by going on to perfection. Okay, in Leviticus 19 verse 2, it says, be holy for I am holy. Okay, so holiness in Leviticus is a developmental process through obedience, through sacrifice, and ethical living. Hebrews reframes this as a spiritual maturity through Christ. Exodus 40 verse 33, completion of the tabernacle. The Hebrew root kalah, finished or completed, is linked to perfection in function. So the tabernacle's completion symbolizes readiness for divine presence, just as Hebrew urges believers to be spiritually complete for deeper communion. Deuteronomy 6 verse 5, you shall love the Lord your God with all of your heart, soul, and strength. And this is the Shema. This is the Torah's version of mature faith, total devotion, and obedience to God. And Hebrews builds on this by urging believers to move beyond the elementary teachings towards full-hearted discipleship. The Torah's concept of perfection is covenantal and relational, not abstract flawlessness, which people like to, emphasize. It's about becoming whole, mature, and fully aligned with God's purposes. Hebrews 6:1 builds directly on this trajectory, okay, and urging believers to press forward into the fullness that the Torah first envisioned. And this is how the author of the book of Hebrews taught Torah. The Torah has not passed away.